All right.
I feel like we've got a really good chicken gang.
Hey, what's up? It's Brian and Damon from IGN and Augusto and Graham from Drinkbox, and we are playing Guacamelee 2, which is out very soon, August 21st.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guacamelee 2 is the sequel to one of my favorite Metroidvania platforming games of all
Wait,
time.
let me guess. Guacamelee.
Yes!
Figure it out.
Guacamelee Origins Edition. And so this is a sequel, and you guys have added so much more crazy, insane stuff here. For example, we're all playing 4-player right now,
Yeah.
which is bound to get even more chaotic than ever. We can switch dimensions, we can become chickens. There's more new combos, it's prettier, it's more vibrant than ever before. So what's new here?
There's a lot of new things in Guacamelee 2. So obviously you mentioned the 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting about halfway through the game here, maybe a little bit earlier than halfway through the game. So already you can see some of the new abilities, like the chicken has a glide. So if you hold down jump, you can glide down. Also, the chicken has its own moves. So you'll see like we call the Poyo shots, this purple diagonal attacks that can go upwards or downwards. And we're probably going to unlock additional chicken abilities as we're playing through here.
Excellent. I love unlocking additional chicken abilities in my Let's Plays.
The chicken can actually, it has like a 4-hit combo and can do grabs and like pile drivers and suplexes on enemies. You can actually fight very effectively as a chicken now.
That's one of the things I noticed that's new here. I don't necessarily feel the need to switch away from the chicken because I can beat some ass with the chicken.
Yeah.
Which is very nice.
And it's actually a lot of fun to do that.
So we're all going to glide now, and let's hope for the best.
And you're going to have to dodge through these little vines if you remember how to...
Nice.
Okay, so everyone has to... Okay, we all have to be good at this at the same
Yeah.
time.
So the...
And you can dodge with R2, is that right?
L2.
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 Yeah. Okay.
So how is it deciding how many of us can proceed and how many of us can't?
It tries to keep all players on screen as best
Yeah.
it can. But it's not always possible to do that. So sometimes it's a little bit hard because you can't see too far down. But as long as we stay close together, it shouldn't be too bad.
Wow.
Well done.
Good work,
Nice.
everyone.
We are great.
Yeah.
That is some great chicken cooperative. And then those little, I don't, what are they called? Those little stands that change your...
Oh, the save altars? we
Yeah.
call them? Yeah. So those are based on like Mexican Day of the Dead. What are they called again?
Altars.
Altars.
Altares.
the Mexican word for altar. This is one of the new enemies in the game. He leaves the head behind his exploding head, which burns fire on the ground. You can roll through the fire to put it out.
Oh, I did not know that. So we did well there.
Yeah. Okay, so to break the purple block, we have to dive through it. Easy. And we got more of these bomb head guys here.
Oh no.
Now, some of the enemies have different colored outlines. That indicates what the special attacks, right?
That's right, yeah. So that guy, he just had a purple shield. We, for the chicken attacks, we make it look like a spiky shield, so it's easier for the player to know it's got to be a chicken to take off a shield. But basically, you need to use your super moves to break any enemy shield you see, and you have to use the move that corresponds to the color of that shield.
Okay, so things get tricky here.
Yeah, so you can use the Y button to... who's behind? Okay, yeah, so you need to be the luchador. Yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice!
Ooh,
All right.
I did it, everyone.
Now we shift warp.
Okay, so a little bit harder, because...
I just dove ahead. Oh, and then he goes.
We got it. So this is one of the optional challenges. You can tell because you can see like one of the upgrade chests up in the corner there. Let's try to... So yeah, this one you gotta...
So we have to
Dodge
dodge into a
Upper. And then
into an uppercut.
chicken shot. Yeah.
Chicken shot. Chicken uppercut.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, no.
And meanwhile, we got guys at the top shooting bones at us.
Oh.
So we all...
Yeah, that one's tough.
All right.
Oh!
I made it.
I'm cheating.
Nice.
Well done. So now we should take out these annoying guys.
So these guys don't really know how to shift dodge, right? They just get thrown right into the spikes.
Yeah.
Some enemies dodge, like the yellow.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a weird day for them where they're just guarding a treasure chest.
a bunch of
dimensional
chickens come
hopping
through.
Troop of
comes through and
chickens.
kicks their asses.
The chicken wall jump? Yeah, that's also new.
I just like seeing all these chickens working together.
Really bizarre.
So how long have you guys been developing this game?
Couple of years?
It's about 2 years now. So we started developing it just before Severed was wrapped up.
Oh, cool.
With a small part of the team.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you got to watch these spikes.
Oh.
Yeah, and then once Severed was done, we rolled the whole team onto it. Took about 2 years. It's about 50% bigger than the original game was.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a lot.
yeah.
Oh no.
One of the things I really liked in the last game were the sort of like end gamey, more super challenging kind of things.
You won't be disappointed, Ryan.
Good. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to know.
It's there's a lot more of that in this game. In fact, I would say it's if you like the challenge of it, there's quite a bit more challenge coming up here. But we tried to make the main path, the main storyline, not as crazy difficult as some parts of the first game were. So it's like totally achievable to beat the game, and then if you want to go back and 100% the game, there's a lot of extra stuff you can do.
Yeah, because there's occasionally I'll talk about Guacamelee 1, Origin of the Guacamelee. And I'll say, that's like actually one of the more challenging games on PS4, and that's why I love it. People go, oh no, not really, it's easy for me. And I'm like, did you do the crazy stuff at the end? And they're like, no. I'm like,
That might be
"Oh,
a good
man."
challenge.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Well, we'll let you do this one.
Oh yeah, this is not. This is gonna be fun for pro players.
How
Wow.
about
This.
Okay. Yeah.
What's this stuff over here?
Oh, you can't. Okay, so
I'm just gonna do it. while you
Okay,
guys
let's
are-
see.
If I can.
Oh
do it.
no!
Oh, okay. There's another shot.
Oh!
So close.
Okay, so
Away
you
from you.
did a. Let's
Gotta-
track it here. It's a double jump
Yeah.
into an uppercut
And swap
with
it
a
on
time
you.
shift, and now you're doing that again into the
Oh.
hook.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta time
Wow.
We got a
Okay,
new
you know what?
costume.
I feel bad because I got up to this part in my own playthrough, and I was like, oh, I clearly haven't unlocked the ability I need to.
All right, so now we're coming into one of these optional chicken dungeons. So the game world is populated with a lot of these. Each of them requires you to have certain chicken abilities to even get into. Like for this one, you have to at least have the double
There you
upshot,
go.
Right.
which you won't start the game with.
So you'll know right off the bat if you can actually
Yeah,
enter one of these.
yeah, and then it'll give you a new ability at the end that will allow you to get to the next one. So they're kind of spread around. It's kind of like a little mini sub Metroidvania for the chickens. This is gonna be fun.
Okay,
We're tapping it.
Who's swapping? Who's swapping?
I'll talk.
Okay.
I'll keep it clear.
Alright.
The way back out is harder.
Yeah.
For the people at home, I recommend you play with the developers as well. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, they actually come in the box of the Guacamelee Game of the Year edition. So. Oh, okay. Who's blue?
I'm blue.
Well
Nice.
done.
I got
Well
it.
done. Oh, nice.
Oh.
So that's easier when one of us breaks through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice waiting.
And so through this whole section, we actually can't change out of it.
That's right. Yeah. Inside of any of these golden chicken areas, you're locked into the chicken. So yeah, within the fans, you can kind of tap the
Yeah.
jump button. Yeah. Now we're going to retrace our steps back. Oh. Oh.
Wow. That's really good.
Okay.
Now it's the tough part.
Oh, this is the tough part.
Yeah. I'll meet you guys up here.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to be strategic with your foil shots to get through the little
Oh, right.
upward section there. Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Ah! You were so close. Nice.
Okay.
Well done, well done.
And the second you land, you recharge your Puyo shot.
Yeah, and now we'll teleport to here if we touch the green.
So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. This is a very hard game, but the checkpointing is incredibly smart, and I would say like very liberal in the way that you don't feel like you have to backtrack constantly when you die, and you will die a lot.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to punish people. You know how it can be like certain games really embrace this, where they make you replay large sections. So like, you know, a good example of that is like the original Mario Brothers. You usually start the game from the beginning, right? Yeah. But it's, I don't know, we don't ever want players to feel overly punished for failing, and we do want to make the challenges really hard. So if they're going to be hard, you need to be less punishing.
Oh, that's so smooth.
I love that philosophy.
Yeah, and I mean, I see a lot of games doing now. Like Celeste is a really good example of a game that's doing it really well. That game is brutally hard, and it also feels very fair.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait,
everybody, come on.
Yeah, yeah. Well done.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's let Augusto. All right.
Nice work, people.
Yeah, so as you're retraversing through old areas, you'll have new abilities that you never had the first time through. Obviously, that allows you to take new paths or get into new secrets, get into collectibles.
There's also like a little percentage meter over each map area to kind of let you know how well you accomplished all the little secrets.
Yeah, let me just bring that up. Yeah, so you can see that this is the map that we've traversed through so far. You can see we're 29% completion. Oh, there's another chicken dungeon up there we could go try and get to. Okay, so we're now gonna go explore one of the later chicken dungeons. With our whole set of chicken abilities. So you gotta use the fans to glide up. Yeah, so the enemies that have the countdown timers, they'll explode and do a lot of damage. Some of them are instant kills. Very important to take them out before the timers hit 0.
And so I think like some of my favorite stuff in the combat in this game is when you're fighting 4 or 5 different enemy types, and they all have different requirements for shields being broken, and which dimension they're in. Things start to get really complicated.
Yeah, it's
These
like
guys.
it forces you to like use everything that you have at your disposal to take them out effectively. These enemies will do dive tactics, so. Pretty good combo.
This is good combo.
Yeah, so one of the skill trees that you purchase things on gives you new abilities as your combo levels get higher. So it'll, and the final ability in that tree is once you get past 100 combo, all your super moves cost no stamina. So you start to go crazy once you get past 100.
Who is this guy we just beat up? He had like a hard hat?
Like a...
I thought he was like a construction worker.
We had some construction workers earlier this
Yes!
Huevo.
The chicken's best trick.
What is it for? What kind of questions are these? The miracle of birth isn't enough to bless you. You just go. So now you can lay an egg if you just push circle. It's a nice...
They don't blow up or anything? They're just
Are you not impressed?
They do have a use in the game,
Okay.
but it's a bit of a secret, so I'll go on that.
You can know about the egg.
Yes.
You can't know just what the egg is for quite yet.
No.
Oh, you have to do a dash.
Yeah.
That's great. That's incredibly satisfying. I don't know what the gameplay mechanics are, but I'm glad it exists. Wow.
Nice guys.
We're getting here.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. And you can still.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the exit of these levels is often harder than getting into the power. So do it, yeah, slide,
Oh, there
slide,
you go.
shot. Yeah.
And so now
You have one more.
I have one more that I can use up here.
Yeah. So yeah, try to use your...
Go into the bumpers. 'Cause-
Yes, you got it.
Gotcha. I believe in you guys.
And that's the reward.
Nice.
All right. That's Guacamelee 2. You can lay dozens of eggs. Thank you guys so much for coming. Guacamelee 2 is out on Steam and PS4 on August 21st. Go check that out. It's incredibly fun. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to 100% it. I can't wait to see the really difficult end game stuff that you guys are promising. So anything else you want to say about Guacamelee 2?
No, that's it. I think you got it all covered.
All right.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Thanks
very
for
much.
watching us here on IGN. And for all things Guacamelee, chickens, and eggs, you're already in the right place. IGN.com.